Welcome back, hunters and survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Jurassic Park Hunter Legends. Now, this week we are actually going to change the time of day because of a request that came in last week to see a dawn hunt. The reason I don't do the dawn hunts that often is, in order to give sort of the dawn effect, if you look a certain direction, it gives you a lot of this like really sharp and bright screen flare or glare effect, just to kind of give like the rising sun in a way. The problem is that the game isn't very great at detecting when it should be and shouldn't be visible, so it almost like completely limits the direction. So we'll do a map just to show that off. I think we're ready to... how are we doing for things? Still a little shy of the shotgun. So maybe we won't quite do that yet. Oh, I'd rather show the new map off in a brand new day, but I did say that we would probably try this, didn't I? Okay, you know what? Let's read up on the Abandoned Ingen Facility. I probably should have read up on Takano, but my bad. Okay, so, located 31 miles from Isla Nublar, Ingen built... Let me try this again. Located 31 miles from Isla Nublar, Ingen built on this extensive territory a facility to extract dinosaur DNA. The area has a large pond in its center and dense forests with hills at the northwest and is steep in the middle. In the northeast lies the abandoned facility, and to the southwest there is a heliport that received fossils. Years ago, Ingen decided to leave the place due to the incident where a hunter named John Cook and his son Kyle were lost on tour in the south zone of the land. There's my little narration voice, so... It seems like this one... kind of on an unnamed island. So it's kind of interesting. Like, Takano... well, I guess we can read right now. Belonged to a chain of islands called the Five Deaths. This island was used by Ingen as a natural reserve. Years ago, Ingen sent an expedition to study the dinosaurs' behavior and to explore the island itself. However, Ingen lost contact with the crew and it's believed that they were murdered by some predator. This location presents a dense vegetation in the center and arid lands in the east and west, which provide better sites to beginner hunters. Yeah, so a little narration just for the two maps so far, so I think that's enough of me talking. Let's hop right in and see what the Abandoned Ingen Facility is like. Okay, we're all loaded in here now. And yeah, the screen flare, where is it? There, you can see it. So if we look... oh, we're actually, I think... oh yeah, we're at the very, like, bottom corner of the map. But if we look anywhere to the northwest, we're probably going to get this horrible... well, I shouldn't say horrible. It basically just, like, whitewashes the screen in a way. So we don't exactly want to look that way too often because it'll hurt our eyes. So thankfully... we're at least in a good spot where we probably won't have too much of the screen flare coming up like that. But this is a incredibly large map from the looks of it. I do like that the forest is dense, but it's not super dense like how Fallen Kings was. It's in that good balance of a green zone of not too much, but also not too little, so it feels sparse. Oh, am I? I can't go south either. Okay, I have to go northeast. I'm really right at basically the boundary of the entire map. We'll have pistol at the ready, although... yeah, we don't have the Dilophosaurus selected, but that doesn't mean they can't show up. Last week proved they are sneaky guys. I guess the raptors have been teaching a few lessons to the other dinos. So we gotta be careful and just keep our eyes open. What's that up there? Just a Gallimimus and a Pteranodon. Kinda surprised how low it's flying, but that actually will work for us because we haven't seen the Pteranodons up close that well, I don't think. God, superb work on the textures. Like Tormer comment... wait, am I... I can't go east. What direction am I going here? Okay, I basically gotta just face one direction and just keep walking that way for a while if I want to get anywhere, it seems. Okay, Corythosaurus there. Tormer actually commented a little bit and has been a frequent viewer of the series, which I am very, very grateful for. Thank you so much for not only the views, but the support and the interaction. And one of the things that really got me was that he was actually able to put dinosaurs having varying skins in the game. Like, we did see two different Triceratops. We saw the Jurassic Park original one, which is that darker brown completely through it. And then that lighter one wasn't a texture glitch. That was intentional for the Lost World Triceratops look. So I don't know how they managed to implement that, but I have to give a huge thumbs up on that. Because that is incredible. I would probably liken that to the Hunter Call of the Wild managing to do stuff like melanistic and albino animals. It's just a really, really nice bit of diversity to have added to the game. And I know Fallen King sort of had something like that with the rare dinosaurs or rare roster, but I don't think it was exactly done as well as it could have been. Like, Fallen Kings was one of the mods that really rough around the edges and needs some work. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. It's the mod that you can see there is some potential, but it has some fine-tuning to do. But we're going to keep focusing forward with the series we got right now. Now, with Jurassic Park Hunter Legends, I thought there was almost like something up there because that little bit of color, but it's just the flowers. I also do apologize about the screen flare. Like, that's the reason I don't do the dawn hunts, is because... No? Packy? Okay, just Packy. Is you can just be walking around, all of a sudden turn that, and I'm blind, I can't see. I mean, realistically, yeah, you would probably have that if you're hunting at dawn, but for the sake of video game and playing, I prefer not to burn my not to burn my eyes with things like that. But this is an interesting little spot. Maybe an observation deck or something. God, this sort of gives me, like, Trespasser vibes, coming across, like, abandoned facility stuff like this. Okay, I am moving properly. I guess there's just, like, a hitbox, or the model's a little larger. Helicopter... Oh, okay, so this is the helicopter landing pad. Oh. Ah, so we can't go up the ramp. That's good to know. I guess maybe what we'll do is just kind of stay on this hill area. But we do want to do some hunting, so let's see what we can actually call in. Okay, no reply from that. Oh, just mushrooms. I almost thought they were like a little tiny dinosaur of some kind, just seeing the splotches out there. Oh, okay, we're actually kind of high up. This is not something we'll get up again too easily unless we find a slope area. Let's try... we'll try the good old ankylosaur. I mean, when we were looking for the Dilophosaurs, we seemed to find nothing but the ankylos, so... Now we probably won't have any luck with them. Oh, no. Seems like the ankylo is being our best boy out here. So we'll go see if we can spot where it might be. Oh. Just a bit of ambient call. Now, I think it's... I don't know if it's actually up with us or it's down in the valley a bit below there. I'll try another call and see if we can lure it in. Now, no response. Interesting. Okay, just a Gallimimus there. Oh, Pteranodon right overhead. Okay, I think there's one over there. But again, just because of how steep the slopes are here, I'm going to just stay up here. Because if we fall down, we're probably in for quite a walk of where we're going to find another way up. Oh, got you right on top of us. Okay, let's head our way over and see what we can look out and find. I feel like we're basically going to be getting a bit of a... almost like a shooting position from up here if we do find this ankylosaur. If being the operative word. Okay, I hear something kind of big stepping around, but I don't know what it was. I mean, there's a little compy there, but... I don't know if it was a parasaur, a stego, or an ankylosaur. Like, it was just those heavy-set footsteps you could kind of hear for a moment there. But I'm not hearing them anymore. And this is a pretty dense area, so it's not going to be easy to spot anything through it. Oh, Cretasaurus, that might have been all I heard, actually. Oh, never mind. That might be what we heard. A nice, easy stegosaur, though. Gotta admit, with how dense and just, like, thick the vegetation is, I had no idea he was there until I just saw a little bit of different coloring to him. The skins really do camouflage quite well with everything. There's a very nice stegosaurus as our first animal. Does make me wonder what happened to the ankylosaur we were having call back. I don't know if I want to go back that way because that sounded like... Oh, no, okay, that was probably just ambient call. We'll keep the pistol at the ready because I feel like that's going to be our best bet of self-defense. Just kind of keep our eyes open and look around some more. Okay, just a Gallimimus there. Cretasaur somewhere over there. Let's try calling the Parasaur in. No reply. I really thought as we got to the center of the map we might get a little bit more activity, but it doesn't seem to be the case, does it? Okay, well, let's see. There's supposed to be a facility somewhere. I'm not sure if it was the center or not, although... Looks like the terrain's smoothed out quite a bit this way. Yeah, that's a bit peculiar that we're not getting any replies. I'm going to try another stego call. I mean, we got the one. Maybe this is stego day. Oh, hello, brachiosaurs. We will go investigate your pond in a little... Okay, just right beside where the ambient wanted to play on the map. Okay, so we heard a stegosaur call. There's Cretasaur. God, it still sounds like it's so depressed and sad. Like, I think our Stegosaurus call and these poor Stegosaurs need therapy or something. It sounds like they're going through some stuff and they're just pretty depressed. Okay, I should have figured that he would have picked us up. The wind against us and... Although... If he does stay just around that area a bit more... We may be able to sneak a little bit closer and then call him. Like, I don't know how far off it might have gone from being spooked like that, but we didn't use any shots or anything, so I don't know if it would be... I think I'm trying to apply a bit more modern hunting game logic than Carnivore's engine might allow, but... I know Call of the Wild, if you don't shoot after the animal and you've spooked it, it doesn't quite run as far. It's not as scared witless as it would be. That may be the case, because it seems like it's at least within call range, so if we head up this way, we may be able to spot it slowly coming in. Just scan that horizon. Okay, so it's supposedly right ahead that way. It might actually just be a little bit outside of the render range. So we're just going to kind of crouch and stick... Oh, there it is. There you are. Okay, sneaky, 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 sneaky. Stop. It's not really moving around anywhere. I just want to make sure... Okay, just a packy beside us. Looks like we can sort of tunnel vision a bit. We're just going to sneak in as close as we can. Doesn't want to move. I don't know if it's the idle animation or it's just in a spot that it doesn't want to do anything, but it does not seem to want to change position at all. Okay. I mean, there are a number of trees between us and it, so it may be possible that it won't even be able to see us. Okay, now you're moving, but you actually didn't detect us. Okay, yeah, you're probably going to take a lot of shots, but I'm going to see if I can get you down. Where'd you go? Okay, shoot. Yeah, so we'll see about following him along, trying to take him down. It can be a bit tricky trying to get these super close shots to line stuff up. Like, even when I do have the shots seemingly lined up, you've seen on the first, episode or two against the parasaurs, it just seemed like when I deliberately took my time, I got no results. When I just randomly shot off near it, hey, bingo! Lucky winner! Almost felt like a lottery play or something. But we probably shouldn't need too many more, although, guess we'll find out once we actually catch them again. And we're going right back away from all the progress we had made, so... at least that does mean we're going to have a lot of episodes on this map, and because there are only I think it's 5 maps total, that's going to give us a lot of time being able to actually go through a lot of, coverage of them. We're going to be able to see a lot of them and try a lot of different animals on each. Okay, I thought I just kind of heard a little something. So it probably ran along the cliffs here for a while. And I think I won't use the crossbow on... No, that must be ours. I was thinking just using the pistol to try for rapid shots into it, just to, almost double tap it, but... we'll get in closer before we try that, just because we don't know exactly how many shots it'll take to fully down them. Even with what we've peppered them with, there might still be some more health to it. Well, it's at least calm enough to call back, so that's good news. I'm going to keep this basically right between us, and I think this will provide us some cover to sneak closer. It's at least not running off, so we can get within the 200-meter mark, or close to it. There we go. Maybe a triple tap, but, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so there's another stego down. What about something else? Let's try... Ooh, we're running a bit late, but we'll see if we get a reply from anything else while we're here. Not really. What about Ankylo? Negative on that. How about the Stegosaur? Yeah, nothing really replying back, and again, I don't want to have the episodes run too long, so... Although it was only the 2 Stegosaurs, that's still a nice little bundle of points, so we'll take that and head back, and end the episode here for today. So a nice little dawn hunt. And we are back into the menu, and from the looks of it... we can get the shotgun, and we could go after a couple of things, but we still need quite a few more points before we can really put the shotgun to its best use, so... We'll probably do a day hunt at the Abandoned Facility next week, my apologies, and just keep using what we've kind of got on hand right now. I do like that this new map is pretty nice and large, and another thing is that it's actually fairly smooth, except for that one area. The nice smooth maps mean that once we can get things like the rifle or the sniper rifle, we might really... Ooh, my apologies. That's the problem with how my setup is. I kind of tend to bang into a lot of stuff here, so I apologize about anything on the mic there. Yeah, once we get into some of these higher weapons, we'll probably start just rolling in points and we can start really showing off all of the dinosaurs. And this is only the base roster. I'll probably start taking requests once we actually do the first, base roster done of all the DLC. From what I've heard, over 90 different DLC dinos you could put into the game, so we're in for quite a bit in the future. But in the meantime, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Jurassic Park Hunter Legends. If you do like the series, be sure to give it a like, and any comments, tips, tricks, whatever you may have, be sure to leave them right down below in the comments. I try to respond to you guys to any questions, feedback, whatsoever, as soon as I can. I always try to engage with you, and as comments of previous videos show, like, dislike, you just leave any response you want. Until I catch you in the next episode, those survivors, survivors and hunters, I suppose, please remember to take care and stay alive.